Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Anyone, a lot of targets who you want to be able to land that CC on. Ultimately, I think BRION, a lot more standard draft, a lot of picks that Morgan was obviously getting whittled down. I don't feel like Keen has that much damage right now until he gets a back off. Obviously, with the ult, you can just...
There's another twisted advance forward as Canyon's moving down. Polo's in trouble, does still have flash available, but I don't think he's getting out of this one. And there is the Ren to secure the kill onto the Nautilus. Canyon taking a fair bit of damage from Envy down there, as Keen not quite able to get too much damage into that turret immediately afterwards, as Chovy is going to take a bit of a shove ride towards Karis. He's going to be all right, though, as he throws down the Weaver's Wall, and there's the flash in from Canyon! There goes Karis, the Chain Lash comes down, and that is an easy kill for Chovy.
Yeah, I mean, you don't wave him back off and immediately punished for it, and now they're looking for a dive on Morgan. Have fun. Yep,
Nature's Grasp comes down, he does get snared up, as now Pays just throwing sticks into him. Slice and Dice, though, does get him out of there, as they do have a seismic shove to pull back Canyon. He's taking a lot of damage. Morgan as well, as now Gen.G underneath the turret. This is dangerous. The Silas does manage to take down the Talia, though, once again, as Keen, he's going to join the fray. Only a couple more minions left remaining as Chovy picks up the aggro. He's got Dominus there as well if he'd like to use it. Doesn't even have to, and that is going to be a kill going over to Pays. He will be all right, at least for the minute. Gen.G will secure the second Drake of the game as well. This is, it's spiraling. Yeah, spiraling orcs quite quickly. Anyone's going to be able to get here in time, so it should be Shelly. Oh, never mind. Gen.G are moving on over. There's lots of vision for Bro. They know exactly what's going on, but there is the Nature's Grasp. They managed to catch up Gideon as Chovy picks up a depth charge. There's the knock-up onto Polo. He's taken out immediately, but Lehen suffers the same fate. And now Morgan, he can slice over that wall if he would like to. There he goes. Another vault forward is now Gideon taking a lot of damage, and Chovy is just annihilating the back line. There goes Gideon, and Chovy's even looking for more. Morgan in trouble, slowed down by the Chain Lashes. Keen vaulted on in, but that is Dominus as the response there from Morgan. With Ajax still alive. And now Chovy is looking for a Chains of Corruption. He connects it, Envy, nothing.
Well, there was a Varus.
Yeah.
Not anymore. I feel like so far Chovy's gotten a lot more value out of the Varus ult so far than Envy has, and he's used it once.
Yeah. Envy has definitely used it as well, because it's on cooldown. As somehow that dredge line missed. Depth charge does come on through here, as now Keen trying to offer some damage back. Polu taking a lot, but Lahens is also in a lot of trouble. Karis not able to connect the rocks, though, because Canyon stood in the way. Another Weaver's Wall coming on through here. That is an aggressive move, as Seismic Shove goes entirely wide. And Gen.G are able to make their way out. Chovy deals with an inner turret as well. That is so much extra money now over to their coffers. As Gideon slowed down, there is another Sky Strike coming on through. And yes, he uses the ult. Gideon is going to be able to keep himself alive, but they won't be able to use that for anything else. There's that Chains of Corruption you were talking about, and Seismic Shove is going to deal with Keen. So a little bit of an overstep, but the Nature's Grasp is going to put Polo in a very uncomfortable spot. Canyon with the Counter-Strike gets the flash out from Morgan, and Karis, he was trying to back! Oh dear, he is going to make it under his turret. He will be all right, as that piercing arrow very close. Man, if Envy had some money.
Yeah, that's so true. It magnifies the amount of people you're friends with. So.
And look at all the bounties that they have available to them.
Yeah, which
standing gold.
Gen.G actually don't have any bounties available, so definitely a disadvantage for them.
I would say so.
Yeah, glad we can establish that.
Yeah, Chovy is going to be able to secure this top outer turret, as there is a flash forward from Envy. Does find the Chains of Corruption onto Pace. Wind becomes lightning, as there's the flash that has to be used. And now Fate's Call is going to get Lahens out of there. Another Wind becomes lightning as he goes in. Oh, the Fate's Call interrupts! And Gideon is going to go down that outplay. They didn't even need it. They were probably still going to win. And still, they managed to find it, as now Canyon looking to wrap around. They do manage to take this turret, and along with it, that bounty gold that we were talking about. But now they are getting closed in upon. Pace is very, very low, but there's a twisted advance onto Envy. Chovy still trying to take his opportunity. As Karis going to be his first target. A Pierce is going to lock down the Varus, and now Bro are just lying on the floor. Canyon finds the spite here onto Morgan. Chain Lash connects, and Chovy just ends him. Man, this Silas is doing some damage. 6-0 and 3. I think he picked up a full dash cannon on his last back.
Yeah, might be able to get another item on his next pack. Honestly, at this point, they really are decimating. Kind of locked in on that one. You can see Morgan went into the Herald and was like, no, I'll stay and fight. I'll fight with the men.
Exactly.
Oh.
As now they're engaging on a Chovy. This might be dangerous. Have they brought enough bad guys? The answer is maybe. As depth charge does come on through, Canyon going to join in on the bouncy castle. Is now Keen trying to find some autos. Fate's call comes down once again as Morgan has got on top of FaZe, but the hook is not really going to do it, and FaZe is going to take down the Crocodile. Canyon still wants to jump in, but he has 100 health, so I'm not sure about that one. That was an odd move, but still he's managed to start up the fight. Envy's going to go down. Chovy still looking for an opportunity, doesn't quite get it, as now FaZe chasing after him. Has to be so scared about the Unraveled Earth as the vault is targeted, and that's very unfortunate for Karis as he is booped off.
And then it gets a little bit goofy in the ensuing play. Canyon.
Now Chovy is going 1v2. Polu does turn up. I think Chovy thought that he was just fighting the Crocodile, as the depth charge is going to connect onto said Crocodile. Keen turns up as well.
Power of Friendship has failed now.
It's looking a little rough as Gideon dives towards Canyon, but he is not too worried about this one. Currently splitting towards his bottom side. Keen getting some work done in this top lane. They do have very close to 6 turrets removed, 7 actually, as Gideon is going to be able to slow down Canyon. In comes Karis, looking for that opportunity as he gets thrown back. Canyon now runs out of Counter-Strike, and that means that Envy able to take him down. Piercing Arrow does come on through, but there's give and take in the game of League of Legends, and Gen.G are now taking a lot after giving the Jax. And that is going to be inhibited.
Morgan has like an item and a half, and Keen has 3.5. Like, Keen has a whole extra item, not even, like, and then a GA as well.
Yeah. Nailed it. FaZe now going to move towards his top side. Okay.
Oh, there's a
really
TP flank.
Close by, yeah, and there's a Weaver's Wall to come through as well. Pay's going to be slowed down, and he flashes over the wall. Lehens going to turn up as now Morgan gets into that backline, but there's the first cleanse for Pays, and he gets himself to relative safety. Now Gen.G are closing in, and it is a bloodbath. That's going to be the first one as these Ren sets start to come through. It's the double. The other 80 carry picks up a double himself as now Canyon wants to take down Morgan. The jungler versus the top laner. But it is still looking pretty good for Canyon as Morgan is live. Still, he's going to get smoked. And a Leap Strike, I'm sure, is going to come off cooldown at some point. And there it is. That's going to be the ace, and Gen.G are now going to push forward. That game one was not exactly the game one Bro was looking for. Gen.G just took that snowball and hurled it down the mountain.
Yeah, pretty one-sided game. I think it's safe to say, you know, anyone hoping for the Bro upset looking at game 2
And 3.
And